honestly, Garrett Bell doesn't even deserve to start. So.
Excuse me?
Yeah, no, it's fact, dude. Big facts. All right, Brian, do you want to recap the weekend?
I guess. I played Ethan this week, so
Ethan played you, boy.
Okay. So I got 35 points, and Ethan got 40 because 3 of his players subbed off right before their team freaking conceded, so he got to keep those clean sheet points. Which if he didn't, I would have won. Especially with Sice. Sice kept 4 points of a clean sheet, and he got bonus because he got that. If he didn't get that, I tie him at least. So, and then
unlucky.
Yeah, and then Trossard subbed off before they conceded, so he got an extra point. So I would have beat him. And then the same thing happened with who was it? St. Maxim. He subbed off before Wolves scored. So
that's so unfortunate.
Yeah. So those 3 players, if those sub off literally 2 minutes later, each of them, I won. And so that's absolutely ridiculous. But my back line did pretty well this week. Chilwell, Doherty, Justin all got clean sheets, and they played the full 90 minutes, so I got 18 out of them. Measler kept a clean sheet against Aston Villa when they beat the crap out of him, and he had 3 saves, so he got an extra point, so he had 7. Keane, Southampton absolutely obliterated Everton this weekend, and he played 90 minutes but conceded 2, so he got -1. Barnes just played the 90 minutes, got a clean sheet. Same with McGinn. Bale didn't play. Madison just played 90 minutes. Abraham and Cavani were both subs in the most boring game I've ever watched. And then Van de Beek, Telles, Martial didn't play, and then Pope with my backup keeper only got 2 points. So,
and then I had let's see, I played a 3-5-2. Had my main man Patricio in goal. Cash on the back line, 1 point. Goals conceded was 3, so -1. Sayas, and he's been a rock for me, man. It's week in, week out. He's doing the most for the team.
Moroccan monster, man.
I swear to God. He had a clean sheet and 1 bonus point per use. Diaz had 2 points for 90 minutes played. Fernandez had 3 points, 90 minutes, and then a clean sheet. Bernardo Silva, I don't even know if he played. Trossard, he had 3 points. Harrison had 3 points. St. Maximin had 3 points.
Offer still on the table.
For which one?
Bernardo Silva.
Anyone, take him.
For Pratt.
For Pratt?
Yeah.
Nah. Maybe when Madison breaks his tibia. And then Jimenez had 9 points for a goal and then 3 bonus points. And Wilson had an assist. And Wilson, I think he only had 1 week. He didn't have a goal or an assist so far out of 5 game weeks.
I think it was only the second week.
So a move to Newcastle was a revelation for him and me.
But the thing, he always produced though, no matter where he's been. Like even at Bournemouth, he was just injured last year. That's why Bournemouth got relegated. But.
Yeah. Oh well, that's probably why they did so awful last year.
Yeah.
Just his absence.
Because they had Josh King as their starting striker. Which you're never going to win anything with Josh King. But go on, Juan. Who'd you play?
I played Joe, and luckily got that win. Because I would have lost if he had that second auto sub coming in for Reguilon, who didn't play, but he had to have at least 3 defenders, so that couldn't happen.
Oh, dude, that sucks.
So I got so lucky. He finished with 30 points. I finished with 35. Joe had Ederson with the 90 minutes, so just 2 points. Robertson with the 90 minutes. Lamptey got the 90 minutes, but he got a yellow card, so he just got 1 point there. De Bruyne subbed on, didn't do anything somehow.
He got subbed on in the Man City match as well, but he was supposed to be out for weeks.
I don't know how he came back.
Yeah,
same with Aguero too.
I'm just saying, Pep in the past has been accused of some PED usage, so let's just leave that out there.
City's been accused of a lot of things.
Yeah,
and I think they're sus. Pereira 90 minutes. He had a lot of good chances that game.
Yeah,
he's surprised, and I'm thankful he didn't score. He nicked one off the post too.
He's their main playmaker.
Yeah,
he's their whole attack.
Yeah. Bowen somehow didn't do anything either. Played 68 minutes, but still got 2 points. Zaha was his main contributor, got a goal and an assist and 3 bonus points in the 90 minutes. So we got 13 points from him. Solly March with 69 minutes played. Got the clean sheet before he got subbed off. So we got that. Ollie Watkins, 90 minutes, no goals. Warner, 90 minutes, no goals.
Dude, literally
Joe's team. Got Ollie after...
Joe got Ollie.
Oh, that's... Okay, that's... Okay, yeah.
Joe's entire team is Zaha. If Zaha doesn't do anything... Well, I guess De Bruyne, but he hasn't... De Bruyne hasn't really done anything this year either. He's got...
Man City as a whole.
Dude, he got 13 points the first week, and other than that, it's been 2-2-0-1. And that's insane, considering you're talking about Kevin De Bruyne there, who was the most consistent player last year for points.
Makes sense, though, because Man City and Liverpool both started sliding off at the end of last season.
Yeah, they looked really bad.
So, whether you want to put that all on De Bruyne, but I don't know.
Yeah, dude, you got real lucky that the 3...
For Schmeichel? Yeah, that's like... I mean, whatever the math is there, that's like a third of my points, basically.
Oh no, I'm talking about like that Joe didn't get Antonio.
Oh God, yeah,
because the rules that we play with for the draft is that you have to have either 3 defenders or 3 midfielders. So Joe would have only had 2 defenders if Antonio got subbed on. Yeah, so that's why that happened.
That is.
Oh man.
Unlucky for him.
Tell us about your team, Juan.
Yeah, Schmeichel carried a lot of the load actually. So he got a clean sheet, got a point for having 4 saves. He played the 90 minutes and got 3 bonus points. So that was 10 points from him. Cancelo got an assist and the 90 minutes. So I thought about trading him out, but I guess I'll keep him in for now until he gets injured again or something.
The thing is, you just don't know with like, those big teams, like who's going to be the wingback.
Yeah, so I had Ake on the bench thinking he'd be the first sub in, but no. Bali had the 90 minutes, but no clean sheet, so just 2 points. Castagna had the 90 minutes and the clean sheet, so we got 6 points from him. Aubameyang, another 2-point week from him. Havertz, another 2-point week. Ziyech, I decided to play him thinking he'd get an assist or something, but I mean, I think it'll take a little bit of time before he gets that.
I mean, he just made his first appearance as well against United. So wait, that was his first one, right? His first Premier League. No, he came on Southampton.
I was about to say, that was his first appearance. Hopefully, he'll start against Krasnodar tomorrow, but we'll see.
Where's he been deployed?
Right wing.
Yeah, it was right mid.
Okay.
When he came on.
Yeah. And I got Fornals for Mora, thinking that Mora was like going to lose his starting spot. He eventually will, probably.
That game against Burnley, dude, he was awful. He was the worst player on the field.
Yeah.
There was one point where it was like right before he came off, the ball was like kind of bouncing, and Mora like stuck his leg up and kind of like jumped with it, completely missed it. You saw Mourinho on the sideline just do that.
Yeah.
So you know that he is not. But why? Like, okay, I guess I can understand putting Lamela on, but like you have Bale. So why not start Lamela and then bring Bale on?
What were his other subs? I feel like his other subs were a lot more confusing.
It's Mourinho being like, you're not bigger than the club type deal.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're paying him outrageous wages. You're paying him more than you're paying Harry Kane because you're paying the full wages for him to come from Real Madrid.
That was the only way you could have gotten him to Tottenham, or just simply away from Madrid. So. Yeah,
and the thing is, like, same with Reguilon, like they bought him for $30 million, but Real Madrid were like, you have to put in a $30 million buyback clause that if we want him back, then we get him for $30 million. So like, they're basically they have 2 players from Real Madrid on loan if you think about it. So
renting out Reguilon basically,
literally. Because if like looking at who he's right. No, he's left. No, he's left back, right?
Reguilon,
yeah, left back.
Yeah, and I mean Marcelo can play a certain amount more games. And who's Real's backup?
There's been talks of Marcelo slipping off lately too, though. Like he's been looking really bad in the past couple of years. Well, I mean Real Madrid has, but
Ferland Mendy is their other.
Yeah, and I mean Reguilon's better than Ferland Mendy in my opinion. Ferland Mendy is literally like Wan-Bissaka, where defensively
I was about to say it's just
solid,
like kind of average overall.
Like just going forward is just useless. And the last time I watched Real was last week when they lost to fucking who was it called? Shakhtar. Yeah. And Ferland Mendy was, I think he was the right back that game. He was awful. He had like 1 or 2 like good plays, and the commentators were like,
I think I remember seeing the lineup and seeing both Marcelo and Mendy in that lineup, I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like,
but your midfield and attack was pretty lame this week.
yeah, and I mean it sort of has been. I've kind of been relying on Aubameyang, honestly, but
and he's gotten 0 goals all year.
yeah, well
No,
he got
one.
one
the first
against
game.
Fulham first week, and then he got assists the next
And he's
week,
been
and then that was it.
Two. Yeah. At least you know he's always going to play, and
Yeah.
he will pick up form.
Yeah.
He will. But
Who else is going to on Arsenal? Like, it's
exactly?
it's going to be a long.
Yeah,
But unless I don't know, dude, because they have no one else on that team that can score. Like Lacazette
had a weirdly good start.
dude,
like
I
he scored
I had him
3 goals in his first 3 games.
I think I had him last year, and the first 3 games I was like, dude, thank God I picked up Lacazette. And then the whole rest of the season I was like, does anyone want Lacazette? And then the rest of the results for our week, James beat KG, which was kind of interesting to me. James got 43 points, KG got 25. Palmer just obliterated Victor, and Joseph beat Hung. But I think Joseph barely beat Hung because there was something. I think someone got subbed on for him, or maybe I can't remember.
I just looked at it. Hung had 5 people in all of his 15 players that did not play at all. So that's
That'll
going
do
to
it.
hurt. Yeah,
That'll do it. And Aguero's out again for him. Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
God, dude. Other than that, who was the player of the week? It was
Bamford.
Yeah.
Bamford. Dude, man, he looks dangerous. He looks like Mason Greenwood was probably the most natural finisher I've ever watched, other than Ruud van Nistelrooy, and maybe Thierry Henry, but Bamford and those 3 shots that he had just out of nothing, I was like, that is insanity.
The one he had he's left-footed too, I believe.
Yeah.
Bamford. The one he had where he drifted, kind of leaned right and let his whole body shift and opened up and popped with his left. Didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
The 4 defenders around, did not see it coming at all. Dude is a natural finisher, and I think Palmer lucked out with that pick.
Yeah, he did. I thought he'd be pretty good, because I kind of watched the championship last year, and I thought he'd be pretty good, but I thought Ollie Watkins would be a better than he would. But
numbers alone, because Ollie put up a lot of numbers last year.
But the thing I didn't take into account was that Watkins played on Brentford and he moved to Villa, whereas Bamford has been on the same team, so he's going to be in the same system and not have to learn a new system, which makes perfect sense in hindsight. But yeah, dude, it was that game. I told you, Villa are going to be like a team where they're going to look phenomenal some weeks, and then other weeks they're going to be they look garbage.
But dude, look, and
Grealish was non-existent in the second half.
No, the whole team played really bad in Villa, and as a Villa fan, it was hard to watch. But this week, but to go 7-2 against Liverpool to 3-0 against Leeds, is
the thing.
But that's going to be the story of their season.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's a weird shift.
The thing that we were talking about last week is that you can beat Leeds because most of the teams in the Premier League, other than I'd say maybe West Brom and Fulham, have better quality than Leeds. But Leeds will outwork you, and that's why they stay in games or they'll beat you.
Leeds has quality though,
but not to the quality of like bigger teams. You know what I mean? They don't have the same quality as Spurs. They don't have the same quality as City. They don't have the same quality. As
not even Leicester or Everton or those kind of typical mid-table teams.
Yeah, and
I know what you're saying, but they tied City and were only 1 point shy of tying Liverpool.
Yeah, I know, but because that was because they were outworking them. And what had not if that's what I'm saying. If those teams had put up the same work rate that Leeds does, then they destroy Leeds without question.
Okay, so you're saying bigger clubs are kind of settling on the fact that they don't have to work as hard based on the
amount of
talent
they have. Yeah. Which is weird because you would think Liverpool, based off the last 3 years that they had, that they would be outworking Leeds, but
that was their main call. I mean,
that was
the only
their
technical
whole
players
thing.
they had were the fullbacks and the wingers.
Yeah,
you could argue Firmino, but who's going to? But
the central center back striker type role that he plays.
But they definitely, like, the work ethic, because Liverpool outworked teams when they didn't have the personnel that they do now. It wasn't